Good day everyone, my name is Abdulaziz and this is Ismail, and together we're presenting Amana. The informal market is the type of market I grew up in. My father spent years there working hard every day, providing for our family and paying for our education. But one moment changed everything. Our house burnt down in 2021 and I watched my dad struggle to rebuild it using the same capital that was meant for his business, making the business weak and fragile and putting our education and our livelihood at risk. Despite him spending decades in the informal market, he was unable to go to any bank and ask for help because he had no formal record and no credit history. And it didn't stop with him. I've also been a trader for 12 years. I sell laptops. One time I needed access to capital, I also faced the same issue he faced because I had no record and no credit history. And this is not just our problem. Around the world, there are over 2 billion people who operate in the informal sector, basically being invisible to the system. In sub-Saharan Africa, that's 9 out of every 10 workers. And even in our universities, 18% of student dropouts do so as a result of financial pressure. This is not a lack of effort, it is a lack of infrastructure. And Amana is that infrastructure that makes the invisible visible. We are building the digital financial identity for the over 2 billion people around the world who are being ignored by the formal financial systems. We make them in the market, campuses, and clusters where they already operate and record their trade activities. Those trade activities are used to create a verified data point, and that verified data point, in partnership with credit bureaus around the world, is used to create a verified financial identity for them, using inventory financing as our primary source of data and revenue.
Amana is already making impact. We started on campus with student traders and expanded to 5 major markets across 3 states in Nigeria. In just 4 months and with only 1 million naira in circulating capital, we moved 7.5 million naira in trading volume. That gave us 30% profit, and we have a 90% retention rate because of the trader feedback we collect and use with each cycle. Our business model is B2B, and we charge 48% margin per trade cycle, which lasts just 1 to 2 weeks. Our competitive advantage is our data, the actual buying and selling behavior that can be used to understand informal markets. Our go-to-market strategy is such that we acquire customers on campuses and in markets by collaborating with unions and through suppliers to recommend Amana to their customers.
The formal system is already responding. 3 commercial banks, including Taj, Lotus, and Jais Bank, have already shown their interest following a successful branch level meeting, and we are now in the process of sending a written proposal to their headquarters for partnerships. And we've already signed MOUs with our major markets, giving us exclusive access to over 39,000 SMEs. And our impact is undeniable. Because of Amana, 18 SMEs now have 2 to 4 months of verified financial records, putting them on track to accessing their first financial service. And we are also in talks with a private electricity company to provide electricity to underserved markets using Amana's data. We align with SDG 1, 8, 9, and 10. And for the KPIs, by the end of 2026, we plan to grow to 1,000 SMEs and 100,000 by the end of 2028, with 60% of those being able to access their first financial service within 12 months of using Amana, and also by partnering with 3 utility companies. We are structured in such a way that every naira we make in revenue have a positive impact in the life of a trader. We are a team with over 25 years of combined experience in the informal market. My name is Abdulaziz Rabi. I'm the CEO of Amana. I'm a software engineer and a Code Dream Coding Bootcamp mentor with over 12 years of experience in the informal market.
And I'm Ismail Mahdi Adam, COO and co-founder of Amana, an informal trader with 13 years of experience. I worked with MoneyPoint as personal relationship manager and co-founder to P5A. Our roles are clear. Abdulaziz builds the software and handles the leadership, while I run the operations and manage the economics. We are backed by industry experts, including CEO and co-founder of Zempia and BetaStack, founder of Melabis, product manager with 12 years of experience, professional banker, Lotus Bank branch manager, among others. Amana is supported by both national and international organizations, including Abba Aliu and AMG Foundation that provided us with funding, as well as Code the Dream, Code 10 Billion, and Spider Technologies for technical support. $1 million investment in Amana unlocks the economic power of informal workers across sub-Saharan Africa, Southeastern Asia, Latin America, among other places, who are currently invisible to the global economy.
Amana is not just a great idea, it's a working one that's already profitable and making impact. With your help, we can scale this because our mission at Amana is to ensure that the struggle of the average trader is recognizable everywhere in the world. Thank you.